In New Orleans, the FBI now probing decades-old sexual assault allegations involving minors who were allegedly abused by Roman Catholic priests. The Associated Press reporting that some of the cases under review claim that clergy members assaulted children during trips to camps or amusement parks out of state. The Archdiocese of New Orleans has declined to discuss the federal investigation. Law enforcement officials could possibly prosecute those priests under what's called the Mann Act. It's a 112-year-old law originally passed to combat forced prostitution. For more on what all of this means, I'm joined by Marci Hamilton, a leading expert on child sex abuse cases. Good morning. Thank you so much for being with us. I know that you have experience with the statute of limitations. I know you're also the founder and CEO of Child USA. So again, your expertise is vital this morning. We understand this latest probe into the priest abuse. It dates back decades. So first, let's talk about the Mann Act. How is this 112-year-old law still relevant?
So it's so interesting because the FBI has finally awakened to the fact they have this tool. The Mann Act is for the purpose of being able to prosecute people who take children across state lines. And that has happened so many times with respect to the Catholic priests. So, but this is new. This is Louisiana taking this very seriously.
And crossing state lines certainly makes it a more serious offense here, and again makes that law, the Mann Act, actually a crucial piece of this investigation. But what is the FBI searching for in order to corroborate these claims?
So they have to build a case that there was intent for sexual activity. Even better for them would be there was actual sexual activity, sexual abuse, and that they were minors when they were crossing state lines. As I understand what I've read so far, they have a really good case. It's a number of priests, it's a number of victims, and there's no statute of limitations for the Mann Act. So it's good. Speaking as a mother, it's really good to see the FBI stepping up to protect our kids.
Do investigators have any evidence as to whether the church was aware at the time?
They do. Well, so here's the issue is many of these victims have filed civil lawsuits because Louisiana opened up a window that made it possible for them to do that. All of these documents, the secret archives, the facts are now in those sealed files. And so it's going to be a matter of the FBI getting access to the files and the truth. I think they should be able to do it.
In terms of a lot of these victims, I mean, we've seen so many of these cases come forward, but it's widely known, even with educational research, that so many victims in these priest abuse cases do not come forward for years and years and years. What needs to be done to allow children to know that they should tell someone right away?
Well, I don't want to put it right on the children because it's so hard as a child. You don't even truly understand what's happening to you. But we need to do a much better job of educating children in the schools about the dangers, about safe touch. But the other thing we need to do, and this is the most important element, is teach parents that child sex abuse is common. It is 1 in 5 girls and it's 1 in 13 boys. That's 14% of children are going to be sexually abused right now. And so parents need to become a lot more protective, a lot more careful about who their children are alone with.
I know we're out of time, but Marci, I have to ask you, with those kinds of statistics, what are symptoms or signs that children exhibit when they have been touched inappropriately that parents could look out for? Because I just think that, frankly, a lot of people are in the dark or they're in denial that this could be happening.
You know, they really need to look for 2 things. Are there sudden changes in the child? Do they no longer want to play their favorite sport? Are they doing poorly in school when they were doing well? But the other thing that you need to look for is whether or not the child is trying to talk to you about it. But, you know, it's easy for a child to say, you know, I really don't like Uncle Joe. And for the parents to say, oh, he's the funniest guy in the family. When a child approaches you and they need to talk about someone else, you just need to listen.
Marci Hamilton, thank you very much for your time. And again, I think no matter what, we need to pay attention to this in all of our households across America. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.